On the phone, we have the newest member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, a gentleman who played 12 years for the Cowboys, earned a Super Bowl ring, and I remember him blocking for Emmitt Smith. He made Emmitt the running back he was. Larry Allen. How you doing, Larry?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I see that you went to Sonoma State for college. How did you end up out there?
Actually, I went to JC for 2 years up in Chico, California, and I had the grace to transfer. And actually, I was sleeping on my mom's couch. The Coach Frank Scalera called me up and said he can get me into school. So,
were there any big-time schools that had interest in you?
yeah, I took trips to UTEP, Weber State, and UCLA.
When you went in the Senior Bowl, did you realize that you had a chance to play in the NFL, or was it basically a dream?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Because when I played in the Senior Bowl, I had to show my best to get noticed.
Well, when you were drafted, what did it feel like? A kid from Compton about to make a second-round NFL draft, Cowboys. Was it surreal?
Oh, yeah, it was great. Jerry called me up before they drafted me. I was just happy. Just ran to my apartment and jumped in the swimming pool. Got all my clothes.
I mean, you joined a line that was already pretty well established. You had, Tuanez, Stepnowski, Eric Williams. So you were joining a pretty talented offensive line.
Yeah, all those guys, Nate Newton, way down, it's a great learning experience for coming from such a small school.
Did they welcome a guy that they probably had never seen play from a school they'd probably never heard of, wondering, who the heck is this guy and what's he doing starting?
Right. My first day of training camp, I got into a fight with Leon Lay. And ever since that day, they just took me under their wing. They said he's a fighter, he's a scrapper, he can help us win.
What did you tell Leon Lett? Did you remind him you went the wrong way in the Super Bowl? Is that how the fight started?
Oh, no.
And Leon was a pretty big guy to get in a fight with.
Yeah, it was hard. I was getting frustrated. Just got into it, I guess.
Now, controlling that temper and making work as a positive force, how difficult is that?
Oh, that was just something my father, he always, taught me. Control your temper, never get mad, get even. Do it the right way.
Who was the hardest guy for you to block?
I would say my rookie year, I'd say it was Reggie White.
What made Reggie so hard to block?
Oh, he was just a strong man.
Who was he?
He taught me I had to get in the weight room after playing him.
Is there a player that was a star that you had such an easy time with? You go, I can't believe this guy is a star in the NFL. He's so easy to block.
Oh, no, I never thought like that. I just went out there and did my job. Tried to embarrass him, I guess.
There was quite a bit of turnover in the coaches at the Cowboys early on in your career. How difficult was dealing with that?
It wasn't. I still had my offensive line coach, Hudson Hawk. He was there with me for 8 years, and he's such a great coach. He just taught me everything I needed to know. So I really didn't, it really didn't bother me that much.
Because you went from Jimmy Johnson to Chan Gailey to Dave Wannstedt was there for a while. I lost track of all those coaches.
I wasn't there with Jimmy. I got there the same year Switzer got there.
Okay, I forgot Barry Switzer.
Yeah, they're all great coaches.
Did you have a
favorite?
Did you have a favorite coach?
I like Barry. Barry's a cool coach.
What was it like being inducted? And we know you went into Canton. What's it like to be inducted into the Ring of Honor?
Oh, it's great. Growing up, watching the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, I've just been a big fan since I was a young kid. And to be honored with all those guys like Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman and Emmitt Smith, it's just a great feeling.
And don't forget Mr. Cowboy, Bob Lilly.
Yeah, Mr. Bob Lilly.
Did you have a favorite Cowboy growing up?
I like Dorsett. He's one of my favorites.
Pass blocking versus run blocking, did you have a preference?
No, they're both fun for me. Like, the way I pass protect, I was as aggressive as I was in run blocking. So it really didn't make a difference with me.
You went from guard to tackle. Did you have a preference playing guard or tackle?
I like guard. You can be more physical at guard than tackle. Tackle, you have all those fast, quick guys. Got to control yourself a little bit more.
How long into your career did you realize, hey, I'm pretty good at this? Maybe someday I'll end up in the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
I never thought that. I just, I wanted to keep my job. That's all. That's the reason why I told you that.
When people say that you guys made Emmitt Smith the running back that he became, the all-time leading rusher, do you feel it was basically without that line he wouldn't accomplish what he did?
I'm not sure, but I know Emmitt was a great running back. I think people give him a lot of credit. He's a smart back. He's durable. I was happy to play with him.
You also blocked for a pretty decent quarterback in Troy Aikman.
Oh, yeah, he's just a great leader. They want to disappoint him.
Who was the leader of that team? Was it Troy Aikman or Emmitt?
I think it was like a collective group of guys. It was Troy, Emmitt, Michael, Nate Newton, Charles Haywood.
How many Hall of Famers are you guys going to get in the Hall of Fame from that line? I mean, you're the first one to go in. How many more do you think are going to follow you?
I think they all deserve to get in. No, they all blocked for the all-time leading rushers. They did something right.
Has that Hall of Fame induction weekend worn off yet, or are you still sort of basking in the glow of all that?
Yeah, I'm still good. I wake up with a smile on my face every day. Great feeling.
Your teammate, Michael Irvin, mentioned that when he went in the Hall of Fame, that he wore that gold jacket to bed. Did you follow in his footsteps?
Oh, yeah, I slept in.
I asked Chris Carter, and Chris Carter goes, I'm not going to do that. That's stupid.
Oh, really? No, I slept in mine.
What was it like being inducted? As you're giving your speech and, the audience is out there. What's it, for those of us who are never going to be in a Hall of Fame, what is that moment like?
Oh, it's just a great feeling. I'm not a big public speaking guy, so it's a little rough for me up there, but I can't describe the feeling. It's a great feeling.
I was at the Hall of Fame with Elliott this year, and at the Gold Jacket dinner, it seemed like Warren Sapp was trying to take over that stage, telling everybody where to line up and where to go. I think one of these offensive linemen should have knocked him on his face like the old days and told him, you know what? Shut up, Warren.
Yeah, I guess he loves attention. He loves talking. So I guess he enjoyed it a lot. So.
Now you're among the younger of the inductees. Do you have an appreciation for what a guy like, say, Curly Culp, who went in with you who'd waited, decades for what that's like?
Yeah. I got to know him. I talked to him, and I heard he's a pretty strong guy. He's still benching 400 pounds. So I'm glad that he got in.
So he could bench you then, right?
Right? Yeah, he said he still gets in the weight room.
I mean, he was a NCAA champion wrestler there, so I think I wouldn't want to get in the ring with him.
Right? He still looked like he could do a little something.
Now, you had the reputation for being one of the strongest men in the NFL. Could you somehow intimidate your opponents, with any of that?
No, I don't think so. I just think whatever you show on film, that that helps. That has a lot to do with when they're studying you the week before they have to play.
John,
that can be pretty intimidating.
John Randall mentioned us that he liked to get in the offensive linemen's heads, that when he was going up against them, he would start talking trash. He would get personal information on the guys he was going up against and basically say, I see your girlfriend in the stands there. I see she went to this school. I know some people from this school. I heard about her. Did he ever get inside your head?
No, he never talked to me. Yeah, that's how I was doing, but he never got any of that from him.
Did you have a favorite moment when you played in professional football?
Yeah, just winning the Super Bowl. I was young. Most guys don't even have a ring, but for me to get a ring so early, that was a great game, great film.
And now you got your kid ready to go to college. You think your kid could be as good as you were?
Yeah, I think he's better than me than I was in high school. He's doing good.
So you've taught him how to hold without the referees catching you.
Never held.
No, offensive linemen never do, right?
Right. Yeah, he's doing a great job. He's about 6'4", 290, and he plays at De La Salle High School in Concord, California.
Where would you like to see him go to college?
I think his top choice is Stanford. So hope we'll get him into there.
Not bad. When you look back at your career and your life and you say, okay, you came out of a pretty rough neighborhood and made what I would think by most standards is a pretty wonderful life for you and your family. What does that feel like?
Oh, it's great. Just, knowing how I grew up and how rough it was for me, and just to give my family, whatever they need to succeed in life. That's a great feeling.